But
Okay. All right. So tell me about why did you pick Norway as your topic?
well, because my dad's family is from Norway, and I guess I'm like 25% Norwegian.
Okay.
Norway.
All right. So why don't you kind of like just start to go through the website and show us some of the things that you were thinking about. You can use the pen to circle things and draw attention to it.
Well, right here, this is my introduction, and I wanted to make it like you were going on a train through Norway. And I got the idea because of a book in Norway and a train ride. Well, it wasn't a train, a boat ride sort of thing in Disney World.
Okay. And I noticed you started with the flag. What made you start with the flag at the top?
Well, there. Well, because I won the show, it was like Norway. Like, you can't just have a picture of, I don't know, like a coffee mug. And then just like it's about Norway.
Okay. All right.
Is it what? There.
How did you choose the headings?
Well, because, well, you have to put headings really to know what it's about. Like, it can't just be like little baby words, and you're like just reading them because you have no idea what it's about. Like, oh, is this still about the history of Norway?
Right. So the headings help the readers know what to expect in the text. Okay. How did you pick like history and people and
Because
family? Like how were those? Why did you choose those topics?
well, I picked the most interesting stuff out of all the thing. Well, I read the book about it, and then I picked all the interesting stuff out of it and put it in the website, and then I checked out a few websites and did the same thing.
Okay. All right. And I noticed that you have some words in. You have like some of these green words here, these hyperlinks. Tell me about those. Why did you pick those?
Those aren't like everyday words you'll run into, like Finmark. I don't even think I've read that word for a long time. And forwards, because most people like don't really know what they are. Except if you are from Norway, you'll probably know what those words are.
They probably know.
Yeah.
You're right. Exactly. Okay. And as we go through here, I see that you put a map in there. Tell us about that.
Well, because it would look cool with the, well, like, people would be wondering where it is if you didn't have it. They're like, is it landlocked? Where is it? Is it by America? Is it not?
Okay.
Like, how big is it?
And tell me a little bit about snow.
Because because Norway's temperatures are like freezing.
It's okay. It doesn't have to be erased. Just do that.
Because Norway temperatures are like freezing, and I have to kind of tell about that because they can't be like, Norway's the most sunniest place in the world.
Right.
No, because that's not exactly how it works.
Exactly. All right, and then these fun facts. I love the image that you chose for fun facts because the image looks fun in and of itself. What was your thinking about fun facts?
Well, it's kind of boring without them because they're fun facts.
Okay.
They're just interesting stuff.
Another thing I noticed, Alex, is your use of, like, you've got small chunks of information together, and then you've got a lot of white space in between each bit of information. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, if they were like so close together, it looked like it was about to explode. It would just be like, you would just be like reading and reading and reading and reading, like not knowing when to stop. But if you kind of space it out, it just seems like a little more better and chunked down and a little neater, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. So tell me about the video. You've got a video here of Norway.
Those are pictures of Norway, and well, I don't really have a whole lot of pictures that are from Norway, so it would help the like reader know exactly what Norway looks like, and yeah.
Okay. And this is interesting about with the 3 billy goats gruff in the school.
I put that there because I should have labeled it, but you kind of have to read it to know what they are, because the fairy tale Three Billy Goats Gruff takes place in Norway, and the school. I have something about school. Some schools in Norway only have 30 kids because of the small villages.
Oh my
so
gosh.
I put a little
Okay.
schoolhouse.
Whoops. All right. Then I think that this is interesting too. This the train that you've got here. Tell me about that.
It's kind of like you're leaving Norway because it shows the station. So like, you take a whole trip through Norway, and then it just like ends at the station. And I wanted to put a picture in there because without the picture, it's like, where am I, Norway? I guess because where am I being dropped off?
Exactly. Okay, so it's kind of like the whole website is like a travel through Norway. All right, so tell me about a few other things, that you have here at the bottom of your website, and why you have those and where you got the ideas for those things.
Well, about me, I see those in a lot of like websites and books and all that. Vocabulary, well, those are the words that are highlighted, and that's exactly like what they mean, like glacier split in half for forwards, and then Finnmark places in Norway. A place in Norway. So that just shows what it is. Comments, questions, and concerns. I guess I have a comment section right there.
In case people have comments, questions, or concerns about Norway. Okay. Let's go back a little bit to the vocabulary. We used Wonderopolis a lot last year. How does this section, this vocabulary section, kind of help readers, do you think?
Well, it helps them, know what they exactly mean. And, if they're highlighted, you could kind of already go, you wouldn't have to, you would be able to, stop reading and go down there to make sure what they mean to know what the sentence means. Because if I didn't have that, you'd be if I didn't have forwards, because I have a whole lot of things about forwards, it would just kind of be what are they? I need to know. So.
Exactly. And so tell me, what was your favorite part about this project?
Probably the beginning and the intro and the history part.
You had fun writing that.
Yeah.
I remember. What do you think you learned about digital writing?
Well, it doesn't really have to be boring, and you can really write whatever you want about it. How to be a good writer and make it interesting. And the good thing about digital writing, you're able to just get pictures on, and then you can customize it to make it your own. Because if you're just doing pen and pencil, it can kind of get a little boring after a while. Okay. And that's fine.
Is there anything else you want to tell us about this?
No.
Okay. Thank you.